Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Motion now from the tight end. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. The 50.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Hands off to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll line up here for a 3rd and 7. dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Gonna take it all the way in, pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's past the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Rebels will try to keep this drive moving. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown. Set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. He didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. Second
down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They go with a direct snap. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Finding some room at the 25. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target of his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. offense will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Testing the right side here. Running with purpose.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Takes the handoff again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. It's a fumble. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense, that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Great job by this defense once again. Now we get to fourth down, and you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They call the counter play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Direct snap to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short pass finds the tight end. Enough for a first down at the 37.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nice grab. It's Wheeler. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Rebels are in the red zone now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll toss it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to scramble now. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. Gets rid of it on the move. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.